Is recovery from grief really possible? If you are wondering if it's really possible to heal from any significant loss that you had or having at the moment, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is ḻɪʌɪᴇғ, and I work as a certified grief recovery specialist. I'm based here in the UK. In this video, I'm going to share with you my grief and recovery journey after the death of my beloved brother. In 2006, my dear brother died a sudden death after he was diagnosed with a heart condition. As a family, we were shocked. I personally could not believe when I heard the news. I was very devastated. I was overwhelmed with pain caused by a heartbreak of losing him. I'm actually from a family of 8, and I'm the youngest in the family. And our brother was the only brother that we had. So the pain to all of us as a family, and to me specifically, was really devastating and overwhelming too, since this was the first closest death that I had experienced at that time. I didn't know how to navigate through grief. I had no idea on how to cope with it, and it was the hardest time of my life. During the time I was grieving for my brother, I had few things which were bothering me. I wish I had a regular contact with my brother, but I didn't have. I didn't maintain it, and I was really regretting about that. And I believe it's because I got busier here in the UK. You know, sometimes when you are very busy, you really get distracted to nurture those relationships that are very important to you. And you focus on what you need to do in your personal life. This is something that I really regret of not doing, not keeping a constant contact with my lovely brother. It has even made my grieving at that time more unbearable. Besides that, I was in pain caused by the heartbreak, losing a lovely brother. I was also in pain because I was deeply regretting for not keeping regular contact with my lovely brother. And this is one thing that I want you to take note of. You are grieving. You grieve for many things. First of all, you grieve for the loss of your loved one. And then sometimes, it's depending on your situation, depending on your individual grief journey. Sometimes we grieve because those dreams, those hope, and our aspiration were not met. And sometimes we grieve because we wish we would have done things better, more, or differently. And this was the case in my grieving for my brother. I really wish I had a regular contact with him. Anyway, from there, I learned that I really need to do it differently with all the closest relationship that I have. I need to make it intentional to maintain and nurture those close relationships of my close family and my close friends that I have. You know, at the time when I was grieving for my brother, I think I went to college at that time. I got busier to the point whereby I did not pay attention to the pain or to the loss that I was going through. So I got very busy with my studies, which means that this busy lifestyle has buried the pain of losing my brother underneath the surface within me. So I left it like that. I left it laying dormant within me. I tried to keep going with my life. And from this, I want you to take note of this. Getting busy does not take the pain caused by grief away. I remember during that time, even though I was so busy and I was distracted from grieving for my brother, I remember at times I'll find myself, whenever I'm talking about him, I would find myself really feeling the heavy pain within me. Every time I'm talking about my brother, I would feel the pain. And it's because I still had unresolved grief within me, but I didn't do anything about it. And I want the viewers or the grievers out there to take note of this. Grief or the pain caused by grief does not go away until you do something about it by taking actions to find the right support that you need so that you can begin your healing journey. So grieving for my brother continued like that. At times I felt like I was okay. At times I felt like I was whole, but the pain was still lying dormant within me. Until when I lost my mother, which is the next video I'm going to talk about, I didn't realize how deep really the pain was. The pain of losing my brother. And it all came to the surface when I was working on my healing after losing my mother. Everything came to the surface. So at that time, it made me to realize that grief is accumulative. And unless you do something, it will remain within you. So, but fortunately, at the time when I was after losing the mother, when I reached out to find some help, is when I discovered that I had another wound. I had another emotional wound, which is the wound caused by the loss of my brother. And as I was working on my healing, together with the support of a grief recovery specialist, I also managed to deal with that wound. I managed to find healing from the pain of losing my brother and my mother at the same time. So please be aware that try to distract yourself from grief will not take it away. Trying to get busy or trying to use any other destructive techniques will not take it away. The only thing that can take it away is dealing with it by finding the right support so that you can begin your healing journey. I hope you find this video useful. And if you do, please share. Remember, sharing is caring. So share with your friends, family members, and colleagues so that we can spread the word, give hope, provide information from our own experience about grief. And please don't forget to like and to subscribe to my new channel, which is the Grief Talk. Stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to share about my grief and recovery journey after losing my lovely mother. So thank you so much. Bye for now.